Hello everyone, welcome to SAP Netizens. We provide online trainings for all SAP modules. Today we are going to discuss about one of the SAP and the latest version in IDM, that is 7.2. So today in this session we'll describe what is SAP IDM 7.2 and along with the code's content in detail. Before that, if you want to register for this course, you can call us on the mobile number +91 8121 020 666, or you can directly mail us for register for this course on sapnetizens@gmail.com, and below http://www.sapnetizens.com is our website. You can visit our website and know more detail about us. Before that, let us have a brief introduction about SAP Netizens, what we are actually do. SAP Netizens creates innovative training solutions when it comes to provide online trainings in varied SAP functional modules. Our subject matter experts helps trainee in all aspects of IT industry technologically and brings awareness to enroll by guiding them with our technological advanced team by providing online trainings to make everyone a top class competitor to get well established in their required firms. Our online training courses include training in all latest and a complex SAP functional modules, and most complex ERP systems can be made easier to understand and explore new technologies. Our special SAP training classes includes extensive training on all modules that are present in SAP functional site. Our trainers are certified professionals of their performed field and are considered as an experts of their domain. The training provided by them is in a most interactive and in a virtual way, which makes it even the most easier to understand things, much easier than though they tried and tested in an interactive training method. Now, let us have a look on compliant in SAP IDM. It provides a compliant identity management across an SAP and heterogeneous landscapes in one identity solution, and standard-based integrations creates a tight and loosely coupled solutions from complementary components and gives a consistent view current and historical access rights, approvals, and process evaluation. Now, let's enter into our main topic, that is SAP IDM 7.2. First, we'll discuss about the overview of this course. Customer can upload and download the configuration data with an update transport management functionalities rather than having to make a manual changes or import the scripts. This configuration data originates from the Microsoft Management Console, which configure the Identity Center tasks and jobs, include the constants, and can optionally include the configuration data of the virtual directory services. The 7.2 release ship with a predefined user interface for users and administrators. These UIs come in the form of guided tasks. A new extension framework also added to the UI enhancement, allowing the user to set a default value or value check within the UIs. For flexibility, we also offer a web services API that allows customers to develop their own UIs for a special end user scenarios. The API uses web standards and supports a number of programming languages. SAP Identity Manager enables the efficient, secure, and the compliant execution of the business process. by ensuring that the right access to the right system at the right time, consistent across all the systems and applications. Typical user life cycles challenges are long time to become productive, enormous cost and effects, security leaks if employee leaves. Let us have a look on this IDM 7.2 training. How will carry at SAP Netizens? SAP IDM 7.2 training is a purely and an administrative area that deals with the providing and controlling the access to the rightful users. Identity management 7.2 online trainings protects and saves the information, enables the continuity in the business and lowers the risk. SAP IDM 7.2 training reduces an optional risk by eliminating access creep and bringing the access provision in line with the segregation of the duties requirement. SAP IDM training is redundant by the best subject matter experts, and the tutorials are prepared by the expert industry aligned tutors are made with the latest industry updates. Classes are available for the individuals as well as for the corporate batches on demand. Call the help desk for more information for online SAP IDM 7.2 training and its details. Now let's have a look on the course content, that what are the topics we are going to cover in the complete training of this SAP IDM 7.2. First, we'll go ahead with an overview of SAP IDM 7.2 training, in which we are going to explain SAP Netware Identity Center architecture, as it is very important to know about SAP Netware Identity Center in the SAP IDM. The basics of the SAP Netware Identity Center. In this, we're going to discuss SAP Netware Identity Center database, MS SQL Server, and also the Oracle topic. And the next, we'll deal with running jobs. Here, we'll proceed with dispatchers, jobs, job design rules, respiratories, identity stores, attribute definitions, entry type definitions, writing data to the identity stores, inspecting the IDS, that is monitoring, and enabling the delta, cleanup and the test data. Next is the provisioning. Here we'll give the brief introduction about what is provisioning, and we'll also inspect the directories along with the initiating the directories, and in the case we provision the someone and adding AD to the provisions, and the condition task, audit flags, which is a very important topic, and the result handling. Coming to the workflow, we deal with IC authentication, defining the workflow login, the My Profile task, attribute definitions, task access control, delegated administration, and the new user task along with their approvals. And next is privileges and rules. Here we'll explain what is role, why roles, and next we'll go with roles and privileging attributes, then adding and removing privileges from a job, and advanced topics. Coming to the advanced topics, here these are the advanced topics in SAP IDM 7.2, and it includes sending alerts from ICs, sending emails to the approver, recovering passport, debugging jobs and tasks, job version control, event agents, advanced job scheduling, external attributes, accessing deleted attributes, monitoring configurations, workflow configurations. And next come is the background information. Here we'll go with internal attributes, details of the reset data, training data jobs, encryption, licensing, dispatcher scripts, management console options, SQL Server like adding more database users, and SQL Server like configuration access options, and accessing an active directory from MDE and LDAP basics. Now you all having a doubts regarding this virtual directory server overview. In this training, I'll explain you each and everything about this virtual directory services. Before that, we'll have a brief introduction about this. Coming to the first topic is the business drivers for identity management. As business drivers are very important for to deal the identity manager, it increases the operational cost and the maintenance of the public resources of identity data. Manual user providing by the help desk delay honor of boarding and changes in the position, and next is labor intensive paper based approval systems, and the next is user dependent on the help desk response time. Next we'll deal with changing the business process. Here multi enterprise fulfillment transaction with increasing partner process participants and industry specific user provisions requirements and inconsistent and informal process proliferate. Next is a compliance requirement. Here, it's a no record or who has access to which IT resource, inability to deprovisions user access rights upon termination, identity and manage business and IT controls, provide auditors with a complete audit trail, prevention of unauthorized access in a multi-enterprise in environments. Next is about the basic advantages for SAP IDM 7.3. The basic three major advantages are efficiency, insight, and flexibility. Efficiency in the sense in the central management of the user identity and the lower cost of administrations. Standards like basic technology platform and leverages like SAP NetWare management and administration capabilities and rule are driven workflows and approval process. Coming to the insights, it's deal with regularity compliances, governance model for policy management, extensive audit trails, logging and report capabilities integrated with SAP Business Suites and SAP Business Object Access Control GRC for end-to-end complaint and a rule-based complaint. Coming to the flexibility, here we deal with the business driven identity management responsive to the business changes, standards based integration with an SAP business tool and identity services enable the tightly aligned loosely coupled integration. Next, let's have a focus on the key capabilities for this SAP IDM. It enables the efficient, secure, and a compliant execution of the business process. And holistic, here your view is the holistic approach where it deals with the four different premises like managing identity premises. For example, it enables the efficient, secure, and compliant execution of the business process, consistent with the user's roles and privileges, and ensure that the right user had the right access to the right system at the right time and across all the systems and applications. Next topic here we go is the role definition and the proficiency. In the picture it is clearly mentioned about this role definitions and proficiency coming from the technical roles to the business roles. Comes the manager and accounting and an employee where the employee has a three different aspects like email, add users and the portal role where again it is having email system, activate directly and SAP portal. Coming to the accounting, it's an accounting above role where it deals with SAP PI. And the manager, it's having an HR manager above role or HR above HR. Coming to the role definition, it design on-time task. Read system access information that is rule group authentications etc. from target systems. Define a business rule hierarchy and assign the technical rules to the business rules. Develop rules for role assignments and coming to the provisions it is regularly assign or removes rules to or from the people through request or approval workflow or manually that is administrated or automatically example HR driven. Automatic adjustment of the master data and assignment to the technical authentications and the target systems. Next is the contents-based role management reducing complexity. Here in the diagram it is clearly mentioned about the SAP identity management followed by managed system. In the SAP identity system, you have user with a position and a location and the business rules and in the managed system is embedded with a user. Coming to the content based role management implies the structure of rule through dynamic role assignment based on the user context information. The benefits are reduce the number of roles, reduce complexity, sufficient granularity, improve data consistency and governance. An example is 20 roles in the 1000 factors, and a Y conventional method is 20 entry roles, and context based is 1.020 entries plus role plus context. Next, we'll look what is a training outline for SAP IDM 7.2. The duration of the course is for 35 hours, and the mode of training is an online virtual classes and the corporate. Timings are according to the one's feasibility, and the system access will be provided and the system working in a very good condition. System is working in a very good condition. If any issues facing regarding system will be solved in a couple of hours by the SAP Netizens team, and trainees will get the soft copy material in the form of PDF or Word. The session will be conducted through WebEx, GoToMeeting, or maybe through Skype. And the basic requirements are good internet speed and the headset, which help you to communicate in the session with the trainer easily, and which avoid and also avoids the disturbances during the session. If you want to learn this course, you can call us on the mobile number mentioned below, that is +91 8121 020 666, or you can email us sapnetizens@gmail.com. Thank you so much for being with us. Have a nice day.